If a cabinet hinge has come loose and the screws won't hold anymore, don't rush to replace the door. Squeeze some glue into the stripped holes and push in ordinary cotton swabs. Trim the swabs flush, drive the screws back, and now the hinge holds rock solid. Stretching a spring onto a pin by hand is no easy task. A screwdriver doesn't help either, it keeps slipping off. Slide a tube of the right diameter onto the pin. With its help, the spring slips into place easily. Thread a rope with a knot on the end through a plumbing pipe. Take 2 knitting needles and bend them. You'll get a makeshift grabber with hooks. Attach the needles to the rope loop at the end of the pipe. Now you have a handy grabber. Bring the pipe up to an object, pull the rope, and the hooks grip it securely. The wrench you need is too small and won't grip the valve flats. Insert one open-end wrench into the valve, then place a second one under the free jaw of the first. You get a solid lever, and the valve unscrews easily. If a board has developed a large crack, pull it together with a rope, using any metal wrench as a lever to tighten it. Drive screws on both sides of the crack, but not all the way in, and tie them together with wire. Now drive the screws in fully. The wire will pull the crack tightly shut. To reinforce it, add another pair of screws and connect them with thicker wire the same way. The board is saved. Poke a small hole in the cap of a plastic bottle and push half a cotton swab into it. Seal the joint around the hole with glue. Cut a small piece of tubing at an angle. You've got a nozzle tip. Glue it on top of the cap. Cut a hole in the bottom of the bottle. Place the bottle cap down into the pot and pour water through the hole in the bottom. Done. Now the plant waters itself, slowly, drop by drop. Bending a protruding nail over with a hammer is a bad idea. The sharp tip still sticks out. Hold a pair of pliers against the nail and make the bend just above the surface, then hammer it down, and the tip goes right into the wood. Wrapping a wire with electrical tape in a tight spot isn't easy. Nearby wires get in the way. Wind a bit of electrical tape onto a chopstick and cut it off. You get a miniature roll. Now you can easily tape up a wire even in the hardest to reach spot. Remove the ring bands from the caps of several plastic bottles. Slip a ring onto a hanger hook and hang the next hanger from it. This way you can store several hangers one below another, saving closet space. Make holes on the side of a bottle cap and cut slits down to them from the top. Lay the damaged section of a USB cable into those slits. Fill the entire cap with hot glue. You've got a solid insulation fix. The cable is good to use again. Unscrew the cap from a plastic bottle and apply glue to it. Glue the cap onto a dustpan. Cut off the top of a bottle and use a heat gun to shrink it onto a plumbing pipe, then secure it with screws. Screw the pipe with the adapter into the cap on the dustpan. You've got a dustpan with a nice long handle. Take a small plastic bucket and mount an outlet box inside it, then screw it to the wall. Make a hole at the bottom for the cord and a small slot at the top for the plug. Run the cord through the bottom hole, wire up the outlet, and assemble it inside the bucket. Plug in through the top slot and close the lid. The outlet is now protected from rain. A light fixture isn't working. The problem might be a single burned out LED. Unscrew the bulb and carefully open the dome. Find the blackened LED, that's the cause of the failure. Pry it off with a knife. Fold a small piece of foil to the size of the LED, place it in its spot, and secure it on top with tape. Put the bulb back together, it works again. It's a temporary fix, but it'll save you when you need it. Cut off the top of a plastic bottle and make cuts shaped like petals. Screw it by the petals to a board or wall and make a hole in the cap. Thread a rope through the hole, place a washer inside, and tie a knot. The rope is securely anchored. Done, you've made a simple mount for a clothesline. Before boiling, tap the egg lightly with a large spoon to create fine little cracks. After boiling, the shell will peel off quickly and easily.